dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Child, waking up to all those smells and sounds, racing downstairs to see what might be under the Christmas tree. Oh, can I please, please have that back? That Christmas joy I once had as a boy. That Christmas peace when heart and soul were both at ease. That Christmas love.
Walmart shopping? What's this? Not really. I love sneaking my mom on the camera and she doesn't know it because she fucking hates it. So I hope you enjoyed my mom on camera. I'm going to hopefully be getting more of her here in a little bit. Ninja my way into the car. I can't go that way. Hey guys, what's up? So, as I said earlier in this video, I would be making today's Vlogmas video and tomorrow's a little bit longer. So, to add to this vlog, I thought I'd do a question and answer video portion, section, whatever. I really thought I would do some type of question and answer segment in this vlog because I've been wanting to do one and I actually have questions from you guys. So I thought I'd answer a few. So without further ado, I got 4 questions, and one of them, the first one, what are your hobbies? Well, besides being weird and strange and making YouTube videos, I also like to hang out with my friends. Photography is a hobby of mine. I like to do web design. It's been a few years since I've done any web designing, but I've made a few websites in my short amount of time I've known what I'm doing. To be honest, I don't really have that many hobbies. Photography and making videos are the main ones. So I guess that would be my hobbies. What do you look for in a YouTube channel that makes it worthy to subscribe to? Well, as long as they're producing videos that I find entertaining, then I'll subscribe. But if you really need, like, some ideas of why I would subscribe, surprisingly enough, my favorite YouTubers to watch are gamers. So I watch a lot of gamers. As long as you're producing something that's funny, with gamers, I tend to like ones that are collaborations, because I tend to find that it is a lot funnier to me. When it comes to like vloggers, as long as you upload on like at least some kind of a schedule, it doesn't have to be a schedule that I know, but like at least you're active in your channel, uploading videos, maybe like 2 a week or something, but it's a quality video. And when I say a quality video, I don't mean like professional and blah blah blah. Just something that's entertaining. You don't have to have the best setup and the best camera. For me, funny, as I have said a few times, tends to be what I gravitate towards. So, as long as you are active within your channel and uploading videos, and you're funny, or you talk about a subject I want to hear about, then I would probably subscribe and support your channel. That's the kind of stuff that I enjoy the most. But there are those days where you get sucked into the other parts of YouTube that you're not used to, and that's how I find the channels I like the most, so you never know. But that's just my personal opinion. Funny, active, or something that I want to hear about. Third question. Why is society fucking retarded? I don't want to say so much that it's society that is retarded, but in a generation where everyone is glued to their phones, and that's one of the reasons society is becoming the way it is. Not per se technology, but per se less face-to-face talking and more electronic to hand to another electronic in hand conversation. We also have a society that is easily offended. Not per se my generation, some of my generation, and a little bit of the younger generation are easily offended kind of people. And that makes our society, in my opinion, a little bit worse, because you can get so easily offended about something that shouldn't offend anyone. But to answer the question, with llamas. Our society's retarded because of llamas. Here is question 4, the final one, and it's a long one, so let me read it to you, because I'm not going to be able to remember this. Do you think that women are able to express themselves so openly, whereas men expressing themselves is deemed wrong, since for a type self-expression on both ends was regarded wrong? Along with that, do your experiences of self-expression would not have been looked down if you were female? I was taking a class. I hope you understood that question first off. I had to read it a few times to make sure I understood it. But I took a class at the local college here in town. I was going for social services. And I learned something very interesting there that I kind of already knew, but the subject was touched upon more, and it kind of gave me an understanding to what's being talked about in this. A basic idea. Men are looked at to be manly figures, so as to be big, strong, tough. That's how we're raised. It's just like an experiment that they talked about in class. It involved monkeys, and the monkey would have to climb up the ladder to get a banana. I'm probably saying this experiment horribly wrong. But the monkey would have to climb up to get a banana, and then eventually, that's how they always had to get their bananas, even if there was none up there, they would climb up there and just wait. Because that is how eventually they taught their young through generations. And the younger generations that climbed up there and there was no bananas didn't know any different. That's what they were always taught. As I said, I probably said that experiment horribly wrong. But the basis of that is, as a society, we have taught females that they have to act a certain way, they have to be pretty, they have to be a certain thing, and we've taught males that they have to be a certain thing, and to cross over to the other sides is looked down upon. May it be self-expression, the way you are, the way you act. As times have gotten on, and more recently, for maybe the past 20 years or so, maybe 30, I'm not good with years, it's been more alright for females to dress more manly and express themselves as more tomboyish. Whereas me, as a guy, I would be looked down upon for going out dressed like a girl. It's just something that is really hard to explain. For me, some of the stuff I wear out in the public, like, to express who I am, I like to wear weird things. I like to stand out. So some of the ways I do self-expression are hats. And I get looked at for some of my hats. I mean, I have not showed them on camera yet, but I got 2 hats that are made from Sig Neutron that was on Sci-Fi's Face Off. I haven't bothered to show them on camera because I haven't had a reason. But I'll wear those out as a way just to stand out from the crowd, and obviously standing out from the crowd gets me looked at weird. Let me go back to the question and try not to get off track. Do you think that women are able to express themselves so openly, whereas men expressing themselves is deemed wrong? In today's society, for a man to express himself, may it be clothes or emotions, is typically deemed wrong. And that's how we have been raised, just like that experiment I said. We know no different. We need to be manly, and when you ask guys why they need to be the way that they are, they don't exactly have an answer for it. They say the same thing generations have always said. That's how guys are. Along with that, do your experiences of self-expression would not have been looked down upon if you were female? If I was a female, the way that I express myself would be a little bit less looked down upon. I mean, I don't exactly go out dressed all kinds of crazy anymore. And with the fact that I'm not going to be transitioning anytime soon, I don't have an urge, because my family doesn't know either, to go out and wear girl clothes to express myself the way that I want to. But if I was female, some of the ways I used to express myself, I probably wouldn't get looked down on as much. Emotionally, appearance-wise, all of that. I want to be looked down upon as much as what I would be as a guy doing the same thing. So yes, I think there are double standards, but I also think you shouldn't give a fuck. Express yourself the way that you want to. It doesn't matter the genitalia you were born with or the gender you were assigned at birth. You do you, and I'm gonna do me. And maybe if everyone started expressing themselves the way that they wanted, maybe the world would be a better place. But for now, that is all the questions that I have. There's only 4 of them in the amount of time I waited for the questions. I asked for questions, I waited maybe like 2 hours, so it was a short amount of time to get any. So those are the ones I got. I'm going to end this Vlogmas video here. As I said, it's a little bit longer because I missed 2 days, and expect tomorrow's to be just as long. Or longer, or maybe a minute or 2 shorter, I don't know, but for now, I am Necra, and I will feel you later. Peace.